Channy, let me see. Can you maybe actually scoot in a little bit? Let me see if I can. No, never mind. I'll do this. That looks better. No, that's good. Channy, will you say your first and last name? Spell them both for me, please.
My name is Channy Soeur, CHANNYSOEUR.
For the purposes of this story, what would you like your title to be? As you're head of an organization, you own your own business, but like, what's most relevant to this story?
Member of the Asian American Network.
Are you still the president? Are you still the head of that?
No, not anymore. I'm still participating member of the Asian Network.
Is it Asian Network? Is there?
It's a network of Asian American organization.
Okay,
That's
I knew it was longer. Network of
Asian American organizations. Yeah.
Organizations. That's what it was. I'm like, wow, it got short.
NAO.
But you founded that network, so.
Yes, I have found it.
Okay, help. All right, so let's get to the matter at hand. So how are you involved with the Austin-Travis County Hate Crimes Task Force?
Well, we start working with the district attorney early on, and as well as the county attorney early on when we experienced there's a lot of crime that perpetrated around the country against Asian Americans. So what we would try to do is trying to understand the statistics in Austin and see what we can do to help prevent it from happening.
What did you discover about the statistics against the AAPI community?
Well, when there was all that back last year when we had incident in California as well as incident in New York, that's when we recognized we need to do something to make sure that our people are safe.
Yeah, because according to Stop Asian Hate, they stopped their count in December of 2021, but still more than 10,000 incidents across the United States. Back when you and I talked months before that, when you started your campaign to raise awareness, yes, Texas was like one of the top 4 states with the most number of hate crimes against AAPIs. So that's since right. Then, what has been the progress of your initiative?
So we had a few things that have happened. We continue to talk to the local enforcement agency to try to collect the data and understand what trend of data go up or down, what city and where. So that's the first thing we did. We coordinated our activity throughout through the nation because we are an organization, the Asian American organization, that go to work on this and including help pass the bill in the Senate, and later that was passed by the Congress and the President signed the bill for Asian hate crime. So that's kind of significant, and we did that less than a year. So from the time that we started, that's very, 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 very fast. And then after that, we began to work with local law enforcement, police department, by having a town hall meeting a couple of times. Police began to really take a look at that, some types of training locally and get some Asian American involved. FBI actually invite some Asian Americans to get involved in the training program. And the Travis County attorney, the district attorney, Jose Garza, began to work with us by create these the crime task force, the hate crime task force, and ask that we provide some names so we can put in committee, and we recommended 2 people be there, and I guess it's going to be announced soon that they will. There was 2 Asian Americans served on that task force. Now this is significant to us because we have never worked with district attorney, Travis County district attorney anyway. We never worked with, and this is the first time that Travis County district attorney that actually care about working with Asian community issues and kind of work with our community to try to solve it.
Yeah, I was going to, you took the words out of my mouth. The significance of this, it's not that the task force has been around for years, but to include 2 AAPI members, how I mean, like, how important is that? What does that say, Channy?
Let's say that there is a recognition that this community is incorporate of Asian American, who is now the second largest minority in Austin, in Travis County. We have more African, we have more Asian American than African American in this community, and so this by appointing two people to serve on the hate crime task force, it show a recognition that our time has come that we are begin to work together with the rest of the community to try to solve problems.
Right, right. You may or may not know, I already interviewed those two task force members. Their, I mean, their resume is long and very distinguished. I admire these two ladies greatly. What do you hope now that there are two AAPIs on the task force to accomplish with the two AAPI members?
So first we need to get to the data. We need to get to the data. We need to document Asian hate crimes. Right now, we have no statistic of such, right? There is a state data, DPS provide the data, but there's a broad throughout the state, not necessarily locally. And we need some data locally to understand the trend of that. And if there's a trend that is remarkable to us, that's when we need to move into the next step, that is provide public awareness, what's happening, what area, where it is, and begin to work with local agency and to see what we can do to help allow people to be aware of what was happening.
Channy, do you intend to keep with this and stay on top of this initiative that you started last year?
I am, and I will.
Okay. Is there anything else I forgot to ask that you want viewers to know?
I just want everyone to know that Austin had fostered the relationship with the Asian community for a long, long time. And there are times that we run into trouble like this, you know, the Asian hate crime that perpetrated against Asian American, and the community came and worked with us. And I love the district attorney. What he did was an act, and his gesture is a one that accommodate us, that work with us, and I appreciate that very much.
It's nice to be seen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Channy Soeur, thank you so much. I'm going to stop this now. I'm going to give you a call. But, right, you don't have anything else?
No.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.